So just a short little update here from Denmark. Just below me here you can see like a deep valley with a stream, a small river running, which is really nice. And there's just a lot of fog, a lot of haze laying down here. It's really beautiful. It's quite extreme to have these amounts of fog in Denmark, simply because it's been quite hot during the day today, and then the temperature just dropped when the sun set it. So that caused this extreme layer of fog to form. So yeah, I'm just running a time lapse right here, trying to catch the motion of the fog as it moves across this beautiful river valley. So I'm quite excited to see how it turns out, because it's really something. It's quite extraordinary. So yeah, just gonna let my time lapse run for a little bit and see how it goes. So I'm on my way back from my shoot. The time right now is around 2:30 in the night. So yeah, this shoot dragged out for a little bit longer than I expected, but it was pretty much all worth it because the fog in the river valley was just amazing, and I had these NLCs, noctilucent clouds, that were really beautiful, which I also managed to time lapse. So some really nice footage tonight, but now it's time to head home for bed, I think. Right, so I'm back here at my spot in Denmark. Set up my camera right here. My spot that I visited a few weeks ago by the river valley right here. So what I've done now is that I've put up my camera right here to capture the sunset. And I got my camera on this pan tilt unit, the Motimo TB3, so it will capture the sunset pointing in this direction, and then it will slowly pan over to the river valley right here, and hopefully capture some fog or when it gets dark and the temperature drops. So hopefully there will be some motion and something interesting to capture. Yeah, and I'm actually aiming to let it run throughout the night. So let it capture the sunset right here, and then let it pan all the way over here to capture the sunrise, which should be around here in around 8 hours, I think. So it's going to be a pretty long move. It's always difficult with these long moves to keep the power going and keep the equipment going with battery power. So I got this lens heater on the lens, the strap right here, which generates a little bit of heat to get rid of any fog or mist building up on the front element of the lens. So the sun has just set. Been running for around 1 hour now, just getting totally eaten by bugs out here. It's crazy. It's small little bugs that just crawl into your nose and your ears and stuff. So, but anyway, it's looking good. The weather is just totally clear tonight, so I think there's a good chance that I will pull it off and have some fog or some mist in this valley. So right now the light is just nice and soft, and we're entering the blue hour, like half an hour or something, and I can't really complain. I've been away from my camera for a few hours and going up to my spot to retrieve it to see if it's still running. We'll see. I think it's still running. Really is a lot of haze and fog in the valley. The fog is kind of building up towards the morning hours when the temperature is getting lower. So I think it's peaking right now. Yeah, it's really nice out here. It's really nice. Let's check this out. Well, let's see how the camera is doing. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's quite extraordinary, actually. Really nice. Let's see if it has done its work properly. It's still triggering. Let's see how the exposure is. It's looking good. When I left the camera a few hours ago, it was at ISO 640 and 5-second exposure on the shutter. While I've been away, it has automatically been ramping gradually down to ISO 100 and 1/5 of a second, and it's still ramping down. I think it's going to be really beautiful when the sun is coming up and the sunbeams are just hitting the fog in the valley. I think it's going to be really beautiful. So right on the top of my graduated filter there's actually some dew building up, but my lens heater right here has kept the main part of the glass, the important part of the glass, free of dew. So the sun is just about to hit the horizon right there, so could be here any minute now. The sunlight is just hitting the fog right here, just slowly illuminating the fog. The sun is up, it's illuminating the entire valley, so it's just as I expected. It's really gorgeous. Yeah, it doesn't really get much better than this. I think it's just perfect. So now I have like an hour left of my time-lapse session. It's still running, so I think I'm just gonna stay around for a little bit longer and then to get up on a Sunday morning like this. I don't think a lot of people does that really. They are truly missing out. Just glorious, glorious. I used to come here as a kid and fishing in the small river down here. That's like 10-15 years ago. But when I was a kid, the main focus was the river down there and the fish. And today it's more the top of the hill and the vantage point, and yeah, it's awesome.